Hey everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sean.
And we watched some movies.
Yes, we did.
We did. We are fully immersed in Christmas content these days.
Yes, we are.
And the streaming services have complied, so we're talking about several new pieces of Christmas content. And they're all shorts.
So it makes it easy to
That's different.
just watch 5 or 6 of them in a row.
Well, okay. I mean, they're not that short, but they're less than 90 minutes. All right.
It's a start.
It's okay. So let's talk about the new one on Netflix for Christmas season 2020, Alien Xmas. So, in fact, Alien X is an alien named X.
Yeah.
He's the littlest alien in the klepts. The klepts are kleptomaniacs. They love to steal things. That's what they do. They're just attracted to taking and collecting stuff. It is their culture, yes. They don't have any particular joy from it. It's just what they do as a people. And they've just planned the biggest theft of their lives. They're very excited. I don't know why they've sent the smallest little X to do this, but...
Well, he volunteered.
Yeah, I know, but they probably should not have accepted it. But anyways, if X can steal all of Earth's gravity, then all of the other stuff on Earth will fall off and the klepts can scoop it up.
Yeah, it's a solid plan.
It's a pretty big bunch of stuff all at once, and they love stealing stuff.
They do.
Yeah.
And Earth has the most stuff.
It's got a lot of stuff. That's the thing, this movie was, and this is sad, but in part inspired by Earthlings, especially on Black Friday, who, like the klepts, are like leached of all joy and holiday festivities. They are just stampeding the stores to collect cheap stuff.
Yeah. And it's not even good stuff, people.
No, it's not good stuff.
The good stuff is in the back room on that day.
Yeah, that's right. So this is a short film. It's 40 minutes, so it's not crazy short. In fact, it's about the length of those classic Christmas movies we used to watch as kids.
Like Rudolph.
And they were super old when we were kids.
Yes, they were.
But yes, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Frosty the Snowman. The wonderful stop-motion nostalgia factor is alive and well in Alien Xmas because it is done in stop motion. So the Chiodo brothers, Stephen Chiodo directs this. He actually wrote the book. But the Chiodo brothers have an animation studio. So they have done stuff like this before. They worked on the stop motion aspects of the movie Elf, Jon Favreau's Elf. And they talked about doing another project together even at that time. Of course, Jon Favreau was busy blowing up. And the Chiodo brothers have in fact kept pretty busy themselves. They've had a finger in a lot of stop motion pies. But finally they were able to unite over this project and their common love for the old Christmas movies that we get new classics every few years, but some of them will endure, you know, we're in a new century and still watching the old ones.
Of course.
So it's kind of impressive.
It is.
So a little girl named Holly, in fact a little elf named Holly, because this whole thing is set basically at Santa's workshop in the North Pole. Holly and her family are all elves. Holly and her mom work in the puppy factory. Oh my gosh, I was so thrilled by this little detail because I failed to imagine. My whole life I've never imagined that there were puppy elves. I thought it was all boring, you know, conveyor belt, pounding wood.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounded bad.
Yes, assembly line.
Thank you.
Toy assembly.
Of making like wooden trains and stuff, like manual labor type stuff, getting calluses on your fingers. No, thank you. But the puppy department, if I would have thought of this, woo. Yeah. So yes, she and her mom just brush the puppies and take care of them and put bows on them. Oh. And her dad is kind of an inventor. He works closer to Santa. Right now, in fact, he is working on the sleigh. He thinks he can come up with a way for Santa to save so much time on his Christmas Eve deliveries, like 90% of the time saved. That's huge when you are traveling around the world.
Yep.
We have a population boom.
We do.
Santa has to work
Overpopulated.
harder every year, and it's still just the one guy. We aren't outsourcing at all.
No, and that might be easier than going to Lightspeed.
Yeah, I think he should just contract Amazon, probably.
Probably.
Or Bomazon. Stay tuned for that. Yeah. So Kaliayh Rhambo is the little girl who voices Holly. Keith Farley voices Santa, and D. Bradley Baker voices the little alien X. So because Holly's dad is so busy trying to get this sleigh to work, and he is overpromised and under-delivered.
And it's only one day till Christmas, so he's
really got to get crunching. Yeah. So he mistakes X for a dolly, a toy, and gives it to Holly.
He does. He's not great at distinguishing between toys
well,
and
he's
real
not
things.
a toy-making elf, Sean, okay? Gosh. So just this X then gets taken around with Holly on her Christmas festivities and sees Christmas and the magic of giving and receiving and the whole 9 yards and not just taking.
Yeah.
And he changes. It changes his little alien heart. In fact, you see the
Changes
change on
his
his
color.
outside. Yes. It's a lot like the Grinch Who Stole Christmas, because obviously X and the Kleps are trying to steal Christmas.
Literally,
and then little
yeah.
Cindy Lou changes the Grinch by just being nice to him. So it really mimics that same story that we all know and love, and it gives us a 21st century alien sci-fi twist. So it's kind of fun.
It's fun.
It is fun. So D. Bradley Baker, who voices X, I have to say, he is a prolific voice actor. So he has done Family Guy, Adventure Time, Big Hero 6, the series, Powerpuff Girls, Lion Guard. He is so busy, and he does a ton of Disney stuff. And Sean, you're gonna love this segue. Very recently, he was the voice of Frogman and Frog Lady
Oh, on
the
Mandalorian.
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
Which, somebody has to make those noises.
Yeah.
Frog Lady doesn't speak, but we know what she's thinking.
Yeah, stop eating my eggs.
Yeah, basically. That baby Yoda is such a troublemaker. I was so disappointed in him, guys.
Yeah, but doesn't that make him just a little more endearing?
He's a rascal.
Yeah.
I didn't know about this side of him.
No one did.
This show is blowing stuff up.
Yeah.
So I think that this is perhaps leaving the door open for Frog Lady to replace Gina Carano.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so I was just asking Sean the other day, is she like a pro wrestler or something? Because that lady is large. She is living large. I love it. In fact, she was MMA. So it makes sense. But she is not a nice person.
No.
She plays Cara Dune on the show, the sort of female sidekick who is, I think, supposed to be a romantic interest. But she has been trouble for Disney because she seems to support or not support Black Lives Matter. She's made transphobic comments. She doesn't support wearing masks, and she believes in conspiracy theories about voter fraud. So.
Yeah. The whole deal.
Yes, that's right. She buys into every dumb thing. So, could Frog Lady replace her?
Yes.
Certainly, Frog Lady is much more endearing a character. She's already married. She can't be a love interest.
Or can she?
Oh, boy. Well, we don't know what the frogs believe. I shouldn't really even be imposing my stupid Earth beliefs on her. And not even all of Earth, to be honest.
Yeah.
So...
True.
Sorry, Frog Lady. I don't mean to put you in a box.
Don't put a frog in a box.
Don't put Baby Yoda anywhere near them.
No.
Anyways, not only does he voice Frog Lady and Frog Man, which is, I don't know, a little humiliating, also a clone trooper in the Lego Star Wars Holiday Special.
Which is also a new thing.
Yes. So here is another, I think this one is like 40 minutes again.
Yeah.
They like this.
They picked this amount of streaming time.
Yes.
We can go a little more than the half hour once we get rid of commercials.
That's right. So, frankly, we were a little disappointed last year that Disney Plus never gave us the Star Wars.
The original holiday
Christmas,
special
yeah.
from 1978.
We want to see it.
We
guys.
do want to see it.
I've never seen it. Okay.
No, I've never seen it. But it
Release
is
it.
just out there in the world of this Life Day disaster that George Lucas created before he realized that this could be a successful franchise, apparently.
Okay, but I believe you enjoyed this holiday special.
I like the Lego
which
one.
Which was also about Life Day.
It is, that's true.
So Chewie's family, they're coming over.
Yep.
They're entertaining Chewie's family for the holiday.
Right, because I believe Life Day is a Wookiee thing.
Oh, okay.
That's how
Thank
it
you
comes
for
in.
clarifying.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. Rey has been trying to train Finn as a Jedi.
Yep.
But the training has not been going well.
Nope.
So in an effort to sort of bolster, she's doubting herself as a teacher.
She's doubting everything.
You know?
Yeah.
So she kind of takes off on this little side adventure. Yes. And does some time traveling.
A lot.
Yeah.
And not just her.
She's traveling back in time and forward, I don't know.
It's all
I
back.
guess it's all back,
Yeah.
yes. Like prequels, sequels, I don't know. No, it's all back.
It's all back.
But we're gonna go visit all of those very famous scenes from the movies you know and love.
The Jedis and their apprentices.
Yes, that's right.
And there's a lot of them.
There's a surprising amount, yes. They definitely are not afraid to poke fun of some of the less popular aspects of the prequels.
Yeah.
I was a little surprised that they're allowed to do that. But
Well, that's the Lego aspect of it.
Okay.
You can get away
They
with
can be
that
funner.
when it's in
Yeah.
Lego. Yeah, just all the little games that they have all do the same thing where there will be a little bit of poking fun at things and heads falling off and that sort of thing.
yes, hair popping off.
Yeah.
I thought this was surprisingly fun.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I enjoyed
it.
I did.
That's good.
I would recommend it to our nephews.
That's on Disney Plus, so I don't remember now if I even said it, but Alien Xmas was new on Netflix. And then the Lego Star Wars holiday special is on Disney Plus, of course. They do have a few voices that you will recognize. Anthony Daniels does C-3PO, Billy D. Williams does a great cameo as Lando, Kelly Marie Tran is there as Rose Tico. I thought the new guy who was doing Kylo Ren did a pretty good job.
He did do a pretty good job.
He
All the
also-
voices are pretty good.
They are pretty good, but I thought that one was particularly like
Close.
wink and a nod.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. So you liked that movie?
I did like that
Or
movie.
that short movie?
That short movie.
Okay,
That holiday
good.
special.
All right, so that's a recommend from Sean.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, and then back over to Netflix, we have The App That Stole Christmas. So hooray, a female director here, Monica Floyd. This one is a full hour, guys.
And live action.
That's true. Live action coming at you. About a CEO of a Fortune 100 company, Felix played by Jackie Long. He's just a busy business guy, also a husband and father, but he barely has time for his family
Who has
because
time when you're making millions of dollars?
he invented Bombazon. Seems a lot like an Amazon knockoff.
It seems exactly like Amazon,
It does.
except that it is an app that consumes time and breaks up families. That people just spend all their time
that's
on
the
this.
thing. They're like, people get obsessed and they just spend more and more time. I'm like, it's shopping. Like, how
you just
much
go
time?
on and you get the thing and it shows up at your door.
Yeah.
It actually
So
saves you time,
It's
perhaps.
hard to really, I think they maybe should have thought a little harder
Yeah.
about that. I think they just had the name for Bombazon and then,
And went with it.
Yeah. Anyways.
It's not an important part of this movie.
Not that
by the way.
important. But I guess he is supposed to be the Scrooge,
Yeah.
even though he's not a bad person.
No, he's not.
No, he's a nice guy. He's just busy.
Yep.
And so his wife and his young son and his dad are just all at home, missing him all the time.
Yep.
So one day this guy walks into his office, JQ, played by JQ, and tells him something's coming. Something's going to happen to him tonight that will forever change him. It's a coma. I don't know, he's struck on the head or something, working late at the office. And he goes into a coma, during which he is dreaming. or
really
has JQ, Santa's elf, spoiler, kidnapped him to the North Pole, where he wakes up and now is being forced to work as an elf because the toy line has backed up and they need more hands on deck.
And also somehow he has experience.
Right, with his dad.
With his dad making wooden toys.
Why didn't they take his dad? That might have been a nice bonding moment.
That would have been really good.
But they didn't.
They missed out that opportunity.
So Ray J plays Ray the elf. Ray the slow elf.
Yeah.
He's a good supervisor. But they took him off the line, and they were backed up. But they still.
Well, there's only like 5 elves, including the guy that they kidnapped.
Right. And Sean was criticizing the methods, I have to say.
Yes.
He really felt like you should not file after you've painted. But
no, you just have to paint again.
So that we may know some of the reason why things are not getting done. J. Anthony Brown plays Santa. And basically, Felix just has to stay at the North Pole helping with the toys until he learns
a lesson.
The lessons.
Yeah. Unclear what that lesson is.
Well, it's stuff
just kidding.
Okay. Look here.
It's pretty straightforward.
It's it's not subtle. I didn't think it was subtle until just now. But yes, he has to learn to value his family.
Yeah.
I think maybe the elves should have pulled his family though, because they miss him, sure, but I bet they're also gonna miss their $1 million mansion when the money dries
When
up.
he gives that up to spend time with them,
To go back to his dad's wooden toy workshop.
Yeah. It's not such an addictive app. Woodentoys.com.
Oh gosh. So, is this a recommend?
No, I think you can do better.
Well, for sure you can do better. Either of the first two that we mentioned are better.
They're better.
Certainly, they're nice family viewing. Pack them together and you've got one full size of a movie.
Yeah, that's true.
The App That Stole Christmas, cheesy, unsubtle,
Yeah. It's like a Hallmark movie, essentially.
Ooh. But even shorter, they had there's no romance, so they had even,
that's true. Yeah, there's zero kissing. There's not even one kiss at the end.
Oh no!
Yeah,
that's sad.
A little bit. They were all on their phones.
Well, what can you do, right? So some valuable lessons to learn.
The dad
here.
reads a book at the table and tells his grandson to stop using his phone while ignoring him. It's not sure the lesson there was really learned.
It seems hypocritical.
It does. It seems like the phone is not the problem.
Okay, well, thank you, Grandpa Sean.
Yeah.
For teaching us our holiday lessons for the day. We really appreciate it.
Anytime.
Okay, so we got 3 Christmas shorts. Alien Xmas, watch that on Netflix. The Lego Star Wars Holiday Special is on Disney Plus, and The App That Stole Christmas.
Also on Netflix.
Don't even download it, guys. But it is also on Netflix. They are all available right now, November 2020, heading into our holiday season.
And consume them because I'm sure there's more to come.
There is more, so be ready. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.
Bye.